Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Whitney. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Thanks for tuning in. Obviously, there's something about the title that made you click on it, so I hope whatever resonates helps. Take whatever doesn't resonate and leave it at the door. All right, let's see what today's message is all about. Here we go. Somebody I think definitely has been forbidden to be themselves. And it's kind of like time to let go of that. Embrace yourself, embrace your flaws, embrace who you are, be who you want to be, speak how you want, dress how you want, right? Be as you will, because you've been forbidden from this for so long. And what makes you you is all those parts that you've hidden away for so long. And you definitely were lied to by somebody around you who said they loved you, but yet wanted to change you. If they loved you, why would they want to change you? Right? There's a difference between loving somebody and trying to help them find themselves than seeing somebody and wanting to change how they look, how they act, how they dress, so they're more suitable for them. Okay? Or what they feel society would want. Okay? And it's, I think, really been really hard for somebody to let this go, to just be who they want to be, to let their freak fly, right? To embrace who they are. Because the thing is that if you die and you never let yourself see yourself for who you are, I think you're going to be really let down. And then I think more things are going to come through that, right? And it's going to create karma for you, because then you're going to have to come back another lifetime to prove to yourself that you love yourself and that you will be yourself regardless of how you think people are going to treat you because of that, right? It's like, don't change who you are because you think more people will accept you that way. That's obviously leading you down a very wrong path. And being told to change yourself because people won't accept you for the way that you are, right, is also your parents or whoever this person telling you that they don't accept you for who you are. So why would anybody else accept you for who you are? So you need to change who you are now so then people will accept you. What does that mean? Right? Because if there's somebody meant for somebody out there, and if there are friends that have your name on it and it's already set in stone with karma, as long as you follow your path, then you have to be authentically yourself in order for these people to be there around you, right? Or you're just a fake fuck. And if that's the case, then like the universe doesn't want you to be anymore, because it wants you to find your authenticity. I think it wants you to breathe again. It wants you to live again. Right. And if that means letting your freak fly, then do so. People need to see that. Right. Like I'm making these new jackets, and I gave one to my sister as well. I made one for her, and we wore them out in public yesterday, and for the first time. And you wouldn't believe the traffic that we got with them. Oh my gosh. People stopping and staring at us, and then people asking where we got the sweaters, and then Courtney, telling people that it was me who made them. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. Okay. Like sometimes, if I didn't embrace this like inner part of me, I would have never done that. And I would have never seen what my talents can do if I didn't embrace my inner freak. If I didn't embrace it's not an inner child. It's not an inner personality. It's just a part of me. It's always been there. I've always been a little bit different from people. I've always been a little darker than most, and I've always my head goes down the darkest path every time. Where people see sunshine and rainbows, I see darkness, right? Like I'm different. I know I'm different. I see death. I see death everywhere. I see dead people. I know what I'm supposed to do here, right? And I know my self-worth, and I know that if I don't dress the way that I want and be the way that I want, I don't care if my stepmother doesn't like it. I don't care if she says that I'm dressing for attention. I don't care if she says that I'm going through a phase. I don't care if she says I'm a freak. I don't care if she says I'm emo. I don't care, because I feel like the more people want to classify you, it means, or categorize you, it means they're uncomfortable with you. They're uncomfortable with the way you look, so they want to categorize you somehow, right? Which is their problem, not yours. All you have to do is follow your philosophy of life. That's all you have to do. You just have to be who you were told you are, who you wake up to be every day. Like, nobody else is wearing your shoes. Nobody else is going through your life. Nobody else is where you're at. So how can they depict how you act? Right? Or how you dress, or how how you're supposed to be. And I do feel like a lot of people, they waste their time on age. And they see age as being the factor to how you dress, how you act, how you present yourself, when age doesn't define me. I mean, if age doesn't define who you are, along with your sexuality, then don't let the way that you dress or appear to the world be any different. Yeah, somebody really needs like a nice, bright, uplifting message, and this is going to be it. These are the perfect cards. These are my marijuana oracle cards. Aren't they so pretty? They are. Pay attention. Look at the first card I picked up. Pay attention. Shit is lighten up your crown chakra. Okay? Lighten up your crown chakra. That pay attention, that's a mother's telepathy with her child. Her crown chakra is just going off. She knows everything. She's just pinging with her kid. Just pinging. Okay? It's like you need to ping with yourself. Codes in nature. Like the miracles card. Okay? That's about, trees grow, and they grow with energy. They grow with the energy of the ground, with the energy around them. Okay? Everything feeds everything. Okay? Everything dies, it feeds, and then it grows, and life is reformed. Okay? So I don't know if this is like a huge transformation with somebody, that they're just finally going to present themselves to the world, or I don't know if you're going to get pregnant. I'm not sure what is going to happen, but we've also got grace. Okay? So in times of darkness and despair, you find grace. He doesn't have a leg or an arm, but he's still hanging on. Then we've got it's already happened. Gratitude rampage. Okay, see how different she is? I mean, I'm guessing that that's a woman who kind of wants to be a guy. Or maybe it's a guy just straight up embracing himself, all tattooed up, mohawk. Okay? Be who you want to be. Okay? Not who they want you to be. Okay? Connect. All right, that's a marijuana salve. Okay, a lot of people use marijuana salves for like muscles to relax, right? You can just rub it into your chest, allow that CBD, allow that THC, allow all that stuff to go into your skin, absorb into your heart, start feeling. If you can't smoke weed, rub it on your skin, right? If you can't smoke weed, there are other things that you can do to get it in your system, okay, without harming you or making you high or making you delusional, okay? Then we've got passion. Somebody's passion is really going to ignite. Their eyes are going to open as soon as they start to embrace who they are. It's life changing. It changes the way that they see things because they gain a higher perception, right? Because now they realize it's not how you look, it's not how you act, it's not how you dress, it's how you expand and grow and how you live and who you are as a person. Who you are as a person is not defined how you dress. Okay? Last two cards. We've got ego death and just go. So walking meditation. Okay? So I don't know if maybe the world is kind of saying to you, it's a really weird spot where I put the camera today. I don't know if the world is telling you to go for a walk in nature, get out there. And when you do, a lot of your ego is going to drop. Okay. Like, because once you realize that it doesn't matter how people see you, it's about you. It's about what you do here. It's about how you connect. It's about your journey. If you've got something to give to the world, then do it, because it's going to be different from everybody else. Okay. And that's why it's supposed to happen. It doesn't matter if other people do it. You're still going to do it differently, right? There's something that you're meant here to do. And this person or these people that didn't love you, that lied to you, okay, about your self-love and about your self-worth and how individual you are, okay, and that we need that individuality. We need people that stand out, that don't look like the rest of the crowd. Do you know the guys that I date, okay, through my entire fucking life, I kind of figured this out the other day. I was like, I have always dated the guy that stood out in the room the most. Every time, in various ways. It's usually like I dated a guy, fucking dreads, right? Looked like a giant fucking werewolf walking through the bar, right? Nobody was attracted to him, but I fucking was. I mean, I could go on and on and on, but I don't really want to talk about my exes, but they all stood out. They were either punks or the losers, right? The ones left out, the ones nobody wanted to talk to, the ones that dressed dark, the ones that wore nail polish, all the ones that look different. Those are the ones I've always dated. Because I don't look like everybody else. And I can't date the ones that look like everybody else. Because to me, they're just like everybody else. I'm not like everybody else. So I can't date somebody like everybody else. Right? So I think maybe that's what you've got to realize. Is that you're not like everybody else. So stop living your life like you are, like you're some normal person, when you've put here to stand out in a good way so that other people see what you're doing and go, oh my God, I can be like that. Like, I went back to my hometown. I live quite near my hometown, but I don't always go there because it's a couple hours anyways. And I was fucking driving around and I was like, oh my God, people here I accept. They accept each other. There was like people talking in parking lots and it was just such a shit show. And there were goths and freaks walking around and I'm like, oh my God, there are still goths here. Like, God bless this place. I just forgot what my hometown was like. And I love that it has changed. It's evolved, but there's still kids that kick it old school. There are still kids that are emo and emotional as fuck and dark as fuck and full of rage, right? That need to live with everybody else. But they have to stand out. They have to dress the way that God made them. If Satan made them, whatever, right? They have to dress that way. You have to fulfill your prophecy. So then other people see you as somebody to look up to. You can always be like, well, I might be dressed like this, but I can guarantee that blah, blah, blah is going to be dressed even crazier. And then it's almost like, you always know somebody that's going to just be a little bit more crazier dressed than you. But I mean, I'm sure people say things about your clothing all the time. Because it makes an impression on people and it might sound like they're making fun of you. Okay. I had this bully back in grade school who used to acknowledge me every day. And yeah, he would call me big fat bus. And I was skinny as shit, but I had this giant yellow jacket. Okay. Bus. Hey, bus. Hey, is the taxi god here yet? Hey, who's stopping off? Who'd you pick up today? Like, but what I realized as an adult, okay, after I exchanged a couple looks with him at a Leafs game 20 years later, who was sitting with his little brother, I was sitting with my sister. I'm like, how ironic is this? We all went to grade school together, didn't speak a word. We all exchanged looks. And then I realized he acknowledged me every single day. Sure, sounded like he was making fun of me. I can guarantee you that kid had a crush on me because when he saw me 20 years later, his jaw dropped along with his brother. Actually, to sit there and look up me and my sister, I think their jaws were dropping, right? We are, who we are, and we look the way that we do. And some people like that, some people don't. By their reaction, they were paying attention to something. Okay? They were paying attention to something that day. Okay? So, pay attention and let yourself grow and expand. Allow your heart chakra and your crown chakra, indulge in who you are. Add some marijuana in there, okay? And drop that ego. Open up your eyes. See that if the world doesn't have you, it's missing a very valuable creature and it wants you back. Okay, let's see. Let's cut the deck. Okay, ready? So you can see I'm not like picking cards or anything. Let's see. Okay. Confirmation. Shut the front door. Look what I just pulled. Confirmation. Intergalactic mastery. Come on. Oof. I knew it. You're a superstar. That is what you are. Okay? You're a superstar and you fucking know it and the world wants to see it. Okay, that was really fun. I'm going to do that one more time. This says one more confirmation. Tell me where that card is. Yeah. Starseed. Oh, look at that. Fucking starseed. See, this is the seed. You are something that is not like everybody else. You stand out. And you stand out so much you can be literally a part of two worlds. That's how magical you are. You're part of magic, but you're also a part of the 3D world. Okay, that means something. We need people like you. Okay, we become a better planet with people like you. Okay, so if this resonates to you, if you feel like it calls to you, then take the message. If not, I hope the next message resonates for you. Okay, thank you for liking the video. Thank you for commenting, and thank you for your emails. Thank you for everything you guys do. Thank you for the love and the growth of this channel and how far we've come. And let your freak fly, like let your true self shine and watch it change your life. It really drastically will. 10 seconds of unbelievable courage will change your life. Watch it change you. And then you can thank me later. Have a good one. Peace out, everybody.